I don't know, man. ADHD is kind of fun. You know, maybe I should thank the vaccine manufacturers. Or Ronald Reagan. One of the two. Look what came in the mail, y'all. It's my PayPal. That's exciting. It's so very exciting. I think I'm going to start investing in Bitcoin. I kind of want to do that anyway. That's probably the most modern thing that I could possibly do. But there's a strong chance that the economy might completely crash. So, you know, it would be good to invest in something other than a central bank. But I have been paying some attention to worldly stuff. And, you know, of course, the banks are trying to get in on that shit now. I believe Elon Musk just said something about that. So it's good to be informed, but in the age of misinformation, it's kind of a dangerous game because you can get your mind wrapped up in all these different things and, you know, I think I've said it before, but ever since the Donald got elected, it's like I feel like my mind has changed so much on so many things. I should be experiencing whiplash on like a regular basis because if you're new to this channel or if you've seen my previous channels, you know that it's like literally impossible for me to make my mind up because I'm a Robert Frost liberal that looks for a lot of different angles of situations, and that's really the only way that you can ever know even half of the truth is just listening to as many different opinions as possible, but specifically opinions that you do not agree with, and not just for the purpose of, you know, making fun of those people. Or, hi, Paisley. She said hi, but she wants food from me. So she didn't really say hi to you, but she was really saying hi to me. And by hi, it was like, feed me. But, yeah, so, this is my cat, by the way. You see her tail? See her tail? That's my other cat. He's a dig. He's such a dig. She's alright though. Hey, why don't you meow? Paisley. Hey, Paisley. It's hilarious. Whenever I call one of their names, the other one will respond. That's some, like, you know, politically correct shit right there, you know. Let's just do the opposite of what things really are, you know, like, that seems to be the way of the world right now. But anyway, what was I saying? I was talking about opinions. Like, yeah, it's really important that yeah, you listen to people you don't like. Because, you know, even people that I think are, you know, just such fucking morons, like, they might have something to say that isn't totally moronic, you know, every once in a while. She just tried to paw at you, Vortex. She tried to paw at the camera. Oh, did you just sneeze? Arlo? Oh, that was so cute. But, come on, let's get fed. But, yeah, so, I always try to listen to people because I don't like hating people, you know? I'm not like most people in the world that want a hero and a villain, and they want somebody to hate, and they want somebody to destroy, and they want somebody to look up to, and all that shit, you know? Like, I know I still have the Trump flag. Get over it. I still have his attitude. I'm very Trumpian myself. Like, I just tell it like it is. But anyway, really, I spent like $20 on that flag. I'm not getting rid of it. Spent way too much money at that fucking Trump stand. But yeah, so wait, where's your food dish? Where'd you put it? Where'd you put your food dish? Oh, there it is. Well, yeah, so I try to find the good in everybody, even people I hate, I tried to do that with what's-her-face, but there's just nothing likable. There's nothing likable about Hillary Clinton. There just isn't. Sorry. I really tried. But she's the one that came up with this term in the 90s when her husband was the president. She called it the politics of meaning. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it's basically insinuating that, people that are political, they just, they're desperate for an identity, they're desperate for deeper meaning, and, they don't really believe in God. Most of these people, if they did, they wouldn't obsess about politics so much because, they'd realize that just divides people more than anything. But, yeah, it's like the politics of meaning is supposed to give your life purpose and shit, She came up with that. It's very Saul Alinsky like. Now, I actually haven't read Rules for Radicals, but I know she's a huge fan of that book. And I know a lot of their tactics, and if you look at a lot of the stuff that people say and do these days, it's very Alinsky-ish. So yeah. I try not to be radical in my views, though. I think it's pretty hard to be radical when you're as open-minded as I am, because it's like, if I am radical, it's like, for those 5 minutes, I'm really extreme in this viewpoint, and then I change my mind, so I think that's why people don't like me, because they think I'm inconsistent or they think I'm a liar. But it's like, no, dude, I'm a lot smarter than you are, because I'm not just going to get my arm twisted by some stupid-ass politician or somebody that pretends that, they have all the answers. So, that's dumb. You're dumb. Everybody's dumb right now. Maybe everybody's been dumb. It just keeps getting worse and worse. And, I've been listening to Christmas music just crying because it represents nostalgia to me. I think back when I was a kid and I would listen to that, and I had no idea that the world really was as terrible as I assumed. Like, I hadn't had the confirmation yet. So, sometimes I wish I could just go back to the 90s and listen to Oh Holy Night and not know that Tom Hanks was a child rapist, like that. It's kind of fucked up. But it's weird. It's weird. And people always say, like, oh, you're into that Q shit. No. I am into the A shit. Those people are so stupid. I mean, like I said, they want Donald to be the hero. So they're going to go along with the narrative that paints him to be the hero. Just like people that hate him, they want him to be the villain. So they're not going to look at any information that doesn't paint him as the villain. It's really simple, actually. I actually just read an article that was talking about how your brain releases dopamine every time that you read something that you agree with. So if that paints a clearer picture as to why everybody's so brainwashed, you're welcome. The whole dopamine thing, that's no joke. People that understand how the brain works, people that understand how the body works, they can always manipulate people that don't do any research, which is most. Most people do not do any research. Most people do not read anything unless they're personally interested in it. And I just happen to be very interested in psychology because of my psychological museum. So, once again, you're welcome. Now, I know I can be very arrogant, but I am aware of this flaw, and I feel like if you have reasons to be arrogant, then it's okay. Sorry, I just noticed. I noticed my kitty. I noticed my kitty. Hey, 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 hey. Okay. Arlo. Doesn't he have the most beautiful eyes? My nickname for Arlo is Olive Eyes, and my nickname for Paisley is Tiger Teeth. Don't you love that everybody has names and then they have nicknames, and then you always end up calling them their nickname more than you call them their regular name? That's pretty cool. I gotta say this though, don't call it racist. Black people always have better nicknames. They really do. They really do. I used to work with this black dude. His name was JT. And he used to call me 20. Because I asked a lot of questions. I think like the first thing I asked him was if he'd been to prison. And I was like, I'm not asking you that because I'm stereotyping you. You have tattoos on your face. Like he had the teardrops, so that means he was somebody's bitch, apparently. You never guess it by the looks of him. But, yeah. What up, 20? I always felt so cool. I felt like such a badass. I'm like, no other white person's getting called this shit. But you. You're special. No. Yeah, that's a pretty cool nickname. Anyway, I'm gonna put this up on YouTube. I'm pretty good about that. Probably because I quit smoking weed 2 weeks ago, so I'm actually motivated again. We'll see how long that lasts.